So here we have Brother Charleston White. Brother Charleston White is going to explain why black male athletes end up dating white women, right? So this conversation always comes around every year when a draft hits, right? You'll have black women disparaging black men all year on Twitter, how they ain't shit. They they'll see a ninjas in suits is corny and blah blah blah. Up until ninjas in suits are on draft day with their Becky or their Kaylee, right? Or their Morgan, right? Megan. then they want ninjas. Then ninjas in suits ain't corny no more, right? So that's what it's really all about. That's really what it's all about. And before I show the Charleston White clip, I do want to show you a tweet. I do want to show you guys a tweet that basically encapsulates what I'm trying to say. I hope I said that term correct. So right here, Steph is dope. He says, all of a sudden, now that an influx of young black men just got paid billions, everyone's all worried about assets, loyalty, generational wealth, preserving the black man's genetics and keeping the bloodline pure. LOL. Okay, man. And that's basically what it is. It's not about love. It's all about resources. And once they see all these black men with Becky's, they're always shocked. I don't know why black women be shocked about this shit. They still be shocked every time NFL draft day or NBA draft day hits. It's the funniest thing. But anyway, let's listen to Charleston White here, because I haven't heard what he has to say. So this is gonna be a live reaction to it.
Because when you get that rich, the white woman don't focus on your dick. Yeah, she go get all the money affairs and all to make sure the bitch.
Hold on, let me make sure. God damn it. Let me try to pause it real quick. So let me make sure I'm playing that from the beginning.
When you get that rich, the white woman don't focus on your dick. Yeah, she go get all the money affairs and all to make sure the businesses run smooth, go get the charity, and the black woman be squabbling with you about your dick.
Facts.
Yeah, your black woman go squabble with you about your dick. White woman go open charities up, starting doing book club and reading shit, making sure she picked a accountant and financial advisor, and the black bitch go be one of my bitch. Who is that calling? Who is that? So that's why I ain't bullshit. She gonna be stuck on the dick part. She ain't gonna never get the financial business aspect of it. So I see why them niggas do that.
Yeah. So you don't think that makes them what can I say?
Like homie, listen, you damn near have to. When you go to making the kind of money them niggas making, homie, for one, the black woman, homie, she'll trip anywhere. She'll check you, because when you get that rich, the white woman don't focus.
So let's go to the next scene.
In front of your business partner. And so he'll start saying, man, you can't control your woman. Man, your woman will come. So he'll start not wanting to do business with you. Because your woman, y'all will be out together, nigga, your woman will catch attitude in front of his woman and wife, and everybody about business be looking at your woman crazy because she in her feelings. Mm. The black woman, between the black woman and the black man, they in their feelings everywhere. Everybody else trying to have a good time, they go get in their feelings. Everybody else trying to conduct business, handle business, nigga, it's gonna be so. That's why you see all them niggas with a white bra, unless they've been with the woman like Snoop Dogg, Denzel, that's why. Because nobody's training and teaching black girls how to deal with successful black men. They just learn how to deal with hood niggas. Niggas who, nobody's teaching and training them, homie. In front of your.
So everything that Charleston White is saying is not only just facts, it just makes logical sense. But like I said, when you're dealing with logic, logic in women, they're just like, that's like, immortal nemesis. It's like an immortal nemesis of each other, right? It's just not going to meet. It's just not going to meet, because I was looking at the comment section, and the first thing you see, LMAO, just admit y'all hated y'all mamas and yourselves, and I'm just like, he wasn't even talking about nobody's mom. He was just literally just talking about, he was just taking the emotions out of it. He was just saying, look, it makes logical sense, because white women that grew up a certain way, we're not talking about the trailer park trash, we're talking about white women that grew up in a nice neighborhood, have a family and all that stuff. They already have the business part down, meaning they already know what to do business wise. They already know what to say. They know how to act. They know how to. They understand. They've already been around different types of men with money, meaning either they've been around their dad that does a certain. They already know the certain professions that make certain money, how to act around them. They already are. They know. They have a diversified outlook when it comes to men making money. So when it even comes to the athletes making money, it's not really a big deal to them because they've already been around probably their dad or their uncle that makes a decent type of money. They know how to act. They know, okay, we're going to a presentation, right? My dad's getting a promotion or he's about to make a speech or whatever. Especially, it's even better if you're dealing with a girl where her dad was really a boss ass dude. So she already knows the protocol on how to act in public. So she knows how to act in public. She knows, wait until we get into the car. She understands what that means. She's going to wait until we get to the car. So really it's political. It's not even really about the emotion part of it. It's just, it's really politically, it's the best decision for you. You know what I mean? So somebody said, and then they end up like Jonathan Majors, the end. So this, and I don't think women don't understand that actually the way they keep pushing that, oh, this is how you end up like Jonathan Majors. It really shows that they don't care what happens to black men. that you actually prove our point. You really don't care what happens to black men. For you to praise that happening to him. And these will be the same people in my comment section. When I remember I did a story about a black woman who died to a white dude. And really the focus of me wasn't necessarily her getting killed by the white dude. It was mostly like, why are you going to a dude's house? First date. And then second of all, what caught my eye is her cousin trying to defend her. Like she thought she was saving her by saying the real story. And I'm like, well, you actually made her look worse. I don't think you defended her name in the right way. So that's why I ended up doing the story. But like I said, when you're dealing with black women, they're just too emotional when it comes to topics like this. This is why you don't even, like, when it comes to discussions like that, I don't even bring it up with black women. I just avoid I avoid him, I avoid it, and I avoid them. That's what I do, because they're just way too emotional when it comes to this. So comments like that shows the lack of empathy that you have for a man that, you know, good and damn well, if you saw a guy like Jonathan Majors coming up, because he's what you call a corny, you know, theater dude from back in the day. That's what you would know him as if you knew him. Guys like Jonathan Majors, black women don't be fucking with them like that. So he ends up with a white girl. That's usually what happens to guys like that. So for them to even say that, it just shows the lack of empathy, the lack of sympathy, everything, you know. And right here, I just like the comment. Before the video, I didn't see the video, but I saw this comment and I was like, yep, this is spot on. He said, I think white women and black women go to college for different reasons. Take that how you want to. And anybody that's just well versed with people understands where what he's doing, you know. They say, what about all the successful black women handling success? It's not a whole lot of them. It's not a whole lot of them. And look, stop bringing up ATL. ATL is not a real place. Most of the world is not. Most of Georgia, fuck, most of the county is not like ATL. That might be stretching it, but I'll definitely, most of the state of Georgia is not like ATL. That's just one spot. And the HIV rates in ATL is preposterous. It's just the STD rates in ATL are preposterous, to say the least. Preposterous. Somebody say, he doesn't speak for me. Stop asking people who don't contribute to society in a positive manner their opinions on anything. Okay. I mean, hey, you could, you know, do what you want to do to pedo punani, you know. Like I said, like, if you are a man that actively chooses a black woman, they don't count you. Especially if you're not an NBA, if you're not the NBA, sorry, if you're not an entertainer, if you're not a athlete, if you're not a gangbanger, as a black man, your opinion doesn't count to straggles. Oh man. I don't know why he brought up LeBron, Steph, and Chris Paul and Westbrook, because their women act a certain way. They've like, women like that, they've been trained over time. You know what I mean? Like they had to work for their spot. particularly we're talking about LeBron's girl. Like, remember, LeBron didn't get married to his girl until 2013, but she was with him for like 10 years before that. Even though she was still having his kids before wedlock, but she had to work for that ring, bro. She had to put some time in, right? Westbrook met his girl in college, so she kind of like Westbrook's girl already knew what she had to do. But most women are not. First of all, women in general are not trained, but particularly when it comes to black women, they don't know how to act necessarily with men with money. They only know how to act with street ninjas, and that's what Charleston White was trying to. The point that he was trying to bring home, right here.
It was on your dick. Yeah, she go get all the money affairs and all to make sure the businesses run smooth, go get the charity, and the black woman.
Well, yeah, let's go on the business end, because people act like white women just don't bring nothing and they just show up. Look, when you're dealing with Caucasian women and the black athletes, what happens a lot of times, especially when they're younger or like in high school, like the white girl, because the white girlfriends be having their dads in their life, so they'll their dad will buy the athlete boyfriend like a car. He'll buy they'll literally buy him. They'll literally buy him shit where he's like, damn, I've never gotten this up, and the girlfriend will literally give him things, tangible gifts. You know what I mean? Tangible, not some feelings and shit and loyalty. They'll literally buy him out. They'll like the white girlfriend's family will literally buy his loyalty with gifts. Will actually bring him shit. Like, people don't understand. Like, that's also a part of that too. Like, I've seen it happen where it'll be like the black dude's an athlete, but he's really seriously going places. So the white girlfriend's family will find out who he is, and they'll be like, no, you got to make sure you stay around him or something, because once he makes it, it's going to help all of us, even though they have money already, but it's going to even increase their reputation, their opportunities for businesses and whatnot. So they make sure they'll start buying this ninja shoes. People like, where? People just think, oh, it's just the schools paying off these guys. No, it'll be the white girlfriend's family buying this nigga shit. And he never had people give him stuff like that in his life. That's also a huge part of it that people miss. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Anyway, let me show you this tweet again, because this always comes up every time during draft day. And I would say, guys, if any black women are seeing this, the stuff that black women put on Twitter, every black man can see this. Just to let you guys know. So, like, I've seen some outlandish stuff that black women have said about black men via Twitter, via YouTube, via Cynthia G and these people. That, like, I know your aim is to scare off most black men, because I know most women don't want to deal with the average man, but every man is looking at this and they're just like, wow, I want no parts of that. So you guys gotta see how you guys act via the year, and don't be shocked at the results. You cannot be shocked when men walk away. I don't know what it is with women, really, of all races, that do that, but black women that are mad at other black men picking different races when it comes to the NFL draft or the NBA draft, this is where you guys got to do some self-reflection, which I know is really hard for you people, but you guys got to do self-reflection and see what we can do to fix that, which I know you guys are not going to do. You're just going to call me, I hate, you're just going to say, I hate my mom, and I hate, I hate black women. That's another thing. That's another thing. Like a commenter had to fix that for herself. You know, you'll say one thing about black women, oh, you hate black women. And you're just like, okay. Okay. So let's do some self-reflection before we start with the insults.